Hi everyone, today I'm joining in a challenge set by Marna over at Dolls Rescued. The challenge is to make an item of clothing or some shoes for a doll using burlap, or we call it Hessian sacking in the UK. So the idea is that we get you, our lovely viewers, to visit each of the 5 channels and vote on our item or items. What we'd like you to do is visit each channel and have a look at our dresses or outfits and vote which one is your favourite. We'll then be announcing the winner of our challenge in a few days' time. I'm going to make a dress, I think, and I've found all these little bits of lace and ribbon and things that I want to use as well with my sacking to construct my dress. Yeah, I shan't be using all of them, but I'll be using some of those pieces. I'm going to be using my lovely Kirsty Blythe doll, who was sent to me by the lovely Kirsty. So my plan is to make her a top using this material, this floral trim. It's 6 flowers wide, but I shall be cutting it down to 3 flowers wide. Then I'm going to add a sacking skirt to the bottom, and then I'm going to decorate it using my bits of ribbon and lace. So I shall cut my floral trim so that it's 3 flowers deep and that it's wide enough to go around the doll and overlap enough to add a press stud. To make the skirt part, you need to measure roughly twice the width of your trim that you're going to use for the top, and then decide how long you want your sacking skirt to be, where you want it to come to, and then we're going to cut that out. I'm going to pull a thread out of the sacking to mark where I want to cut it widthways. And then the next thing we need to do is measure how long we want it to be. I'm going to go for fairly long on this, and I'm not going to worry about turning over any edges. I'm just going to pull out any loose thread so that it won't fray. So once you have your skirt piece cut out to the size that you want it, the next thing we're going to do is gather the top. But you can't do this in the traditional way because it's too stiff, the fabric is, or at least my fabric is. So what I'm going to do is do little pleats and sort of fit the skirt onto the trim bodice section by doing little pleats, pinning them into position, and then I'm going to hand stitch those into place. So here's the base of the skirt finished. I've got the bodice sewn to the sacking skirt. The next thing I need to do is to decorate it and sew up the back seam. So I'm going to choose some of these ribbons and laces to decorate the skirt with. I'm going to lay them out onto the dress, and then I'll pin them into position and stitch them on where I want them. So here's the dress all decorated, ready to stitch the back seam up. You can see I've chosen lots of different ribbons and laces and trims to decorate it with. I'm just going to trim them level with the bottom of the skirt part there. Really pleased with how that's come out. I absolutely love it. I've seen similar dresses to this before and always thought, oh, I need to make something like that just because I really like it. So I've sewn up the back seam and I've added a press stud to close it at the top there. The next thing I'm going to do is use some of the spare Hessian and ribbons to make her a little bow to go in her hair. Here's the little bow. You can see I've decorated it with lace and ribbon, and I've glued a little clip onto the back of it so that it will go into her hair. That is my contribution to Marna's Hessian or burlap dress challenge. Please remember to pop over and watch the other videos and let us know which one is your favourite. I'll pop the links to the other channels in the description box. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.